Welcome to Outlaw Edge Blade Works. So today I wanted to show some of the uses of a mosquito net. A lot of you probably know this. You know, a mosquito net is something that you're going to put over your face, and everybody's used to using it like this to keep the bugs out of your face and whatever, or look really funny in the woods. But one of my favorite uses for a net is, you know, when you're out in the woods and you have a canteen cup and you don't want to boil it and whatever, you could take this, hook it around a branch, and you don't really have to tie it, but if you want to, you can throw a knot in it and sit this above your canteen cup, and you've got fresh snow dripping into your cup. And there's a million uses for these. So real quick, like, I wrote down 18 uses for a mosquito net. You can use this for a minnow net, and all you would do is take a stick with like a Y on the end of it and open this up so that the minnows will go into here, and I'm sure you guys have heard of that use before. And let's see, a tourniquet. You can use this for a tourniquet if you had to, or a cordage, a water filter where you can filter out most of the debris when you're pouring water into this that's out of like a river or a lake or something, and you want to get the leaves and the big stuff out of it. Foraging. You can use this like a basket. You know, you're walking around grabbing your wild edibles and whatever, and you're throwing them inside this, and you can carry this around like a little basket, and it works great. And I've done that many times. Let's see. Drying meat, mushrooms, or wild edibles. That's another awesome use for this right here. If you take meat and you kind of pinch this up, let it go, and take the meat and hang it up over the top of the smoker or fire with the smoke coming up to it. You got to make sure the flames don't lick this because this will burn up. That's a good use for that. Drying your tinder. Hang it from your pack when you're walking around, and you know, like right now there's snow all over the place, and you could take your tinder that you're going to be using later in the day and it's kind of moist and wet or whatever. You could throw it in this, throw it on your pack as you're walking around, or hang it from your side. That way the air's kind of naturally drying it out as you're walking around. Catching bugs, grasshoppers, and whatever for food. I've eaten a lot of grasshoppers in the past, and you know, this makes an awesome net, and you can just throw this on a stick, you know, use it as a bug catcher. Grab the grasshoppers, twist their heads, pull their guts out of them. You can eat them raw or throw them on a stick and cook them. And you don't want to cook them over a flame, you want to cook them over coals. Cooking them over a flame will make you throw up. I know that for a fact. But a fish trap. If you were to set this up in the river and you got the water running through it like this, and a fish comes along, goes in there, there you go. You know, you have an automatic fish trap. That works real good. And also, another really cool use is if you were to take some rocks. These are pine cones. I can't find any rocks right here where I'm sitting, but throw them in there, and you want to tie one end where you have some rocks here, and then take this side, throw a couple rocks in it, tie this end, and what you could do is use this as a bolo, and you know, you could use this as an improvised weapon for throwing and catching animals. I mean, it'd be kind of hard, but I imagine if you had to, that's what you can use it for. The other thing is, if you had to, I imagine you could use this for like a fan belt on a car, if you're out in the woods with your Jeep or your truck or whatever, and you needed an improvised fan belt, you can twist this up, pull it tight, and use this for a fan belt. I'm just saying, if that's something that, you know, is possible, maybe you can use it for that. Small animal traps. You could set yourself up with a trigger setup so that this comes down like a net on an animal. Strainer for berries to make juice. You're gonna put the berries inside this and smash them up all over the place, maybe with a rock, and then pour the juice into your cup. There you go. You could use this for gauze for a wound, or face camouflage. You could take this, has real small fibrous holes, I guess you'd say, inside here, and you could take twigs and sticks and whatever. If you're out hunting deer or running from somebody, like a kind of evasion deal, you could use this for camouflage by smearing mud and debris on it, using it over the top of your face to camo your face. Another thing is, if you were to put rocks inside this and use it for like a throwing weapon, almost like a bolo, the same kind of style, or if you had to hit somebody or something, I mean, I imagine you can use this as a weapon. But anyways, there's a million other uses for these, and I was trying to think of some, so I just quickly wrote down 18 of them that I could think of just off the top of my head. And there's numerous ways you can use these mosquito nets. You got to kind of think outside the box. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out my girlfriend's website, mnoutlaw.customs.com. Take care, you guys. Later.